So this is originally how the movie was going to begin. In the original script, when I signed on, this was not in the country as you see. It was in London at the turn of the century. So it was going to be 1900. Part of the problem with it was that it was very expensive to shoot in London, and the other part of it was that originally it was Anna Leonowens telling the story, the voiceover that you hear.
The monsoon winds had whispered her arrival like a coming storm. Some welcomed the rain, while others feared a raging flood.
Now, what we also decided was obviously there'd be big sweeping music and titles, and so a lot of this wouldn't be quite so static and dull. But the decision to actually make it Prince Chulalongkorn's story allowed us to be able to have somebody else say, "Wow, wasn't she amazing?" as opposed to herself saying, "Wow, wasn't I amazing?" Now that gentleman there is Ramli Hassan, who played the king, and he's obviously in the end of the movie, and lovely Malaysian actor. Actually was very close to being considered for the king in case Chow Yun-fat stepped out. And you'll see why at the end, because he's quite a presence, real charming man. And then, of course, this was where the movie begins now. Ultimately, in the editing process, the minute you saw this shot, and we realized that we could put the voiceover in here, we knew we didn't need the prologue, and as you'll see in the final bookend, there really was no reason to go back and have a scene with Jodie Foster in old age makeup.